Welcome back to the Goo Man Stem, and today we're talking sugar alcohols. To talk about sugar alcohols, first we have to talk about that time in 2016 when the Haribo gummy candy company made everybody collectively poop their pants. And before we dive in, I did start a brand new channel called the Goo Man Botany. If you want to learn how to forage wild things in your areas, you want to learn about the nutrients and phytochemistry that goes into the plants that you eat, and how to cook if you have autoimmune diseases, you can go follow me over there. We're going to have a great time. And as always, if you would like to help keep my content accessible to everybody, support this community, you can find a link tree in my bio. You can help me make my weekly goal for my rent and to keep me fed and keep my dogs alive. And let's get into it. So sugar alcohols, great for people trying to lose weight, people that have diabetes, people that are trying to go on keto, people that have autoimmune diseases. The whole point of it is to have a sweetener that does not affect insulin levels or glucose levels within the body, right? So no extra sugar, no fluctuations in mood, whatever. And not all sweeteners are created equal. Some of them spike glucose a little bit more than others. Some of them are considered non-nutritional. Some of them are considered low calorie. So always watch what kind of sweetener you're using. I like monk fruit personally, but there's maltitol, sorbitol, xylitol. Xylitol is poisonous to dogs. And why Haribo gummy bears made everybody poop collectively in 2016 is because they are a natural laxative. The sugar alcohol ones are a natural laxative. They ferment in the gut. So some people described it as a intestinal power wash, a flood of toxic waste, and a volcano of gummy bear assaults. And the best part about this is you can still find their reviews on Amazon if you go look up sugar-free Haribo gummy bears. I love this one behind me. I'll see you in hell. But the fact that they are a laxative is pretty well known. In fact, some doctors actually prescribe them as a laxative. And I found this very interesting paper that talks about this observation that some people actually have natural gut microbiota that handle this better than other people do. Specifically, Escherichia coli of the family Enterobacteriaceae, degraded sorbitol and suppressed sorbitol-induced diarrhea. You know, everything that we eat affects the microbiome within our body, right? Because that's what's responsible for breaking down whatever you eat and put in it. So they can have an effect on your gut microbiome. In fact, they can also suppress bad bacteria that's responsible for digesting sugar that will overgrow and then cause this autoimmune cascade reaction with like yeast infections and acne. And as per usual, I always put my papers below. But yeah, the whole idea is if you have an autoimmune disease, your blood sugar is really important to maintain when it comes to reducing inflammation. And I cover the reason why on my page a lot. It has to do with viral inflammation, but less sugar, less inflammation. And this is a good alternative. And there's tons of different ones that you can pick out there. Like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, maltitol, xylitol, sorbitol are the popular ones. I personally like monk fruit. So yeah, it's an option to look into to reduce your carb intake and then reduce autoimmune inflammation.